Hi guys, Kurt Provost here, your guide to all things NuSkin. If you order supplements online, then you're going to want to hear this story because I was in surgery recently. Don't worry, it wasn't a big deal. It was just day surgery. I was getting my wisdom teeth out and I'm very happy and grateful that they're all gone now and they are healing really well. So as I was coming out of the anesthetic in that very comfortable chair that they usually put you in to monitor afterwards, I was sitting there with my little ice cream and blankie. I was listening to the nurses share a truly terrifying story. And that story was about a woman who had ordered supplements online from a very well-known herbal and nutritional supplement, I guess you could call them wholesalers. They sell all sorts of different supplements and generally they're quite cheap. However, this person ordered them from that site. They came from New Zealand supposedly, and I guess that was enough credentials for them to perceive that these supplements were okay. The supplement in question was turmeric. Now turmeric has been recorded. Some of the active ingredients within turmeric can cause issues to the liver if consumed in huge quantities. Now, this person wasn't consuming in huge quantities, they're just taking the recommended daily dose. However, their liver failed. It shut down. It was overloaded because these supplements were contaminated. There was something else in them that caused great harm within their body. And as such, they were rushed to hospital and they went through an emergency liver transplant. That is super extreme. If they didn't go through that transplant, if they didn't find a donor in time that was suitable, they would have died within 3 days. This is the nurse afterwards. I was asking her questions about that story and getting a bit more information as much as you can anonymously, and she said she's so incredibly lucky to be alive. It was a really bad situation. And now, as lucky as they are to be alive, they now have to use anti-rejection drugs for the rest of their life, which come with a whole host of their own complications. So I really feel for that person because obviously they purchased the supplement because they wanted some benefit to their body. In fact, they wanted to detox in some way. And we don't buy supplements to do us harm. We buy them because we have an expectation that they're going to do us some good, if not today, in the future, because that's what nutritional supplementation is all about. It's about prevention rather than treatment of something. And it had the exact opposite. It was nearly took their life. And this is a major issue that I just don't think people are paying attention to. And that is that you cannot trust the quality of the products that you purchase from these third-party sites. When I see people buying from eBay, buying NuSkin products from eBay or Amazon, it's illegal for us to sell on those platforms. NuSkin doesn't allow that because for a number of reasons. Number one, it's unfair to all distributors to have an online platform that can reach out like that. Whereas if you're creating content, if you're adding value to someone, if you are building relationships and guiding people through the process, being their guide with the products that they choose, then that's perfectly fine. That's what this business is all about. It's online with someone to guide you through that process. It's the best of the offline world and the online world. Also, it's because the products that are on there, those sites, they don't regulate them so well. It's very difficult to stop fakes getting into those sites, and that's why NuSkin's just straight out, no, we do not sell on those sites, and we actively pursue those who do sell. It's not legal for them to sell NuSkin products on those sites. So you will find NuSkin products on there, but there is no guarantee that they actually come from NuSkin. And one of the biggest catches with that is that NuSkin refunds products. So quite often people will sell products on eBay that are way below what the refund price would be if they just sent it back to NuSkin. So that should get you thinking that it's probably not from NuSkin. It's probably a Chinese knockoff, which we have major issues with. And so if you're buying a product that you're going to put on your face or on your skin or inside your body, and you're buying it from some site that you have no guarantee as to the contents of the product, then you are playing Russian roulette, unfortunately. And it's only a matter of time. I mean, you might get lucky, but the more you play that game, the more you're going to pull that trigger and there will be something behind the explosion. So this story captures that really well. It is super important that you purchase supplements from a reputable source. So how do you do that? How do you work out who is reputable and who isn't? Because there are very few of us who have, number one, the knowledge, or number two, the technical know-how to open up our capsules and test that the powder that we see there is actually the powder that we want in our body, or the powder that is named on the label in the quantities that is named on the label, and there's nothing else in there. How do we know? As my Azerbaijani friends were pointing out, they love turmeric, and this particular supplement was a turmeric supplement, and they said, yeah, fakes are a huge issue with turmeric because it's yellow, so you can grind up anything that is yellow in yellow pencil shaving and then sell it, and it goes for $40 to $50 per kilo. You can make an absolute killing with the profit. And they almost did. Someone almost did make a killing with that supplement that they sold. And there's no course of action to find out who those people are, because it's all just out there online. Where did they get that from? And so this is an issue that we need to address. And this is part of the reason why I decided to partner with NuSkin, because I was introduced to NuSkin through Pharmanx. Pharmanx is the nutritional division of NuSkin. You can check out the video I did here on Pharmanx. I absolutely love this company. They bring the best of clinical science to monitor, number one, that the product is safe, and number two, that it is effective. So what that means is that there's nothing extra in it. There's no harmful heavy metals, there's no contaminants, there's no toxins that can build up in your system over time. Because that's the issue with supplements, is that you intend to take it for a period of time, right? Days, weeks, months, maybe years. I mean, I intend on taking supplements for the rest of my life because that's what I'm supplementing for. It's preventative. It's to prevent big problems in the future by having healthy choices today. So nonetheless, if you're taking something every single day for a long period of time, it doesn't matter if it's just a trace amount of a heavy metal. That has the potential to build up within your system over time and create all sorts of issues. So you want to make sure, number one, that it's safe. Pharmanx does that. Number two, you want to make sure it's effective, that it's actually got the active ingredients that it claims to have, unlike the Azerbaijani entrepreneurs who are grinding up yellow pencils and selling it off as turmeric. So that would have no active ingredients. Well, NuSkin tests to make sure that we have the most potent active ingredients. And it's not necessarily just grinding up the whole leaf. If it's like green tea, let's just say, they'll grind up the tip that tends to have the most active ingredients in it instead. Some people will say, oh, this aloe vera, and they'll just grind up the entire plant, roots and all. It's the gel of the aloe vera that you want. So you've got to use some discretion in choosing the supplements. But how do you know those things? Well, you know that Pharmanx checks for all those things, and they use the 6S process to do exactly that. Now I'm going to create a video on the 6S process, and when I do, I'll link it up here so you can check it out. In the meantime, just understand that this is a 6-step process that is making sure it's safe, it's effective, it's substantiated, it's standardized, so it's the same active ingredients in each and every single product, in each and every single capsule. All the things that you want to have, and that peace of mind in a product that you're putting into your body every single day. So this story went on a bit longer than I expected. I'm a little bit rusty having been away for a few weeks. That's it for today, guys. My name is Kurt Provost, your guide to all things NuSkin. If you have any questions, please just write them in the comments below, or send me a message to Kurt NuSkin Kurt, whatever. My email's at the end of this. You'll be able to check it out. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified next time I create a video like this, and I'll see you in that video.